So, Pyramid, Disneyland and Me. This is a show that talks things past, present, and potential future with Disneyland Paris. What's that? I'm just like, you know, the last show you posed a very tricky topic. I think I've done it. I've done it. Because today we're gonna try to answer the age-old question: how do you fix Pixar Land? Or as its official title, Worlds of Pixar. Well, I think we need to remind all the boys and girls what Worlds of Pixar is, because I don't think you would hardly notice it if you go into the studios. But yes. Okay, so I'll quickly explain it. But yes. So Worlds of Pixar is, well, it's not technically Paris' official Pixar Land. It's the collective name for the attractions in Toon Studio themed on Pixar IPs. So Cars, Ratatouille, Toy Story, and Finding Nemo. Because as you all know, dear viewers, the layout of Walt Disney Studios Park is not great. It's not great. And given how you have a couple of non-Pixar attractions in that area, you can't really officially make it a Worlds of Pixar area, much to my sorrow. Yeah, because obviously you've got the Animation Celebration building, literally right in front of Cars Captures with Value. You've got over the other side, you've got Animated Theatre, which is probably not on the outskirts. Is it classed as Toon Studio? Animated Theatre. I think it is classed as in Toon Studio. Right, okay. So there's that. And of course, next to Crush's Coaster, you have, of course, Flying Carpets of Agrabah. Yeah, but I've always said the easy solution for that is, have I done the opinion page on that? Well, how to retheme Flying Carpet of Agrabah? I don't think you have. Right, we'll do that one because that's an idea. Right, I don't think you have. I don't think you have now. Right, okay. We'll do that then. Right. Yeah, but that is an easy solution. You just turn that into a Pixar IP and be done with it. Yeah, it's just, there's also no sign either to say that you're in Worlds of Pixar. But you can't really, because as I mentioned, there are 3 attractions that are in the Toon Studio area that are Toon Studio and are not themed to Pixar. Well, none of the lands really have signs. Well, why has the Avengers Campus got one then? Oh no. Oh no, it's like, I know, it's like, do we need, I know, we don't need to bother. You don't really need to bother with signs for the respective lands, because you just walk into them and you're supposed to be immersed in the world you're in. But yeah, but that is basically what Worlds of Pixar is. So it was formerly a part of the Toon Studio section. Well, it technically makes up the bulk of Toon Studio. But in 2021, it got renamed into Worlds of Pixar. And that's the way it's been since. Yeah, but for me, you know, a big Pixar lover, I want to have a Pixar land in Paris. But how do we solve that? Yeah, because as you rightly pointed out, the layout of the Studios Park does not work. It really does not work well at all to try and do themed lands. Nope, because you've got two theatres on the opposite side. So one face, literally, as you've mentioned, in front of one attraction, and you got them on the other side. Yep, facing, yeah. And in Pixar, you got this massive space, but there's about 3 theatres there. Yeah. Studio D, Stitch Live, and Studio Theatre. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I found the most odd about the idea of WDS2 is that we're having lands themed to a particular IP. If it was the main park, it would work, but because it's a Studios Park, it doesn't really work at all well. And isn't it quite well? Oh yeah. Well, for me, the big issue with Worlds of Pixar is none of the attractions are near each other. You've got Cars Catcher Street Valley and Crush's Coaster literally facing each other. Then you have, and then right, I've got to test my partner eyes now. Right. Then you go sort of in that way. You have Ratatouille, and that little nice little area. But if you were to carry on going straight, so past Cars Catcher Street Valley, you carry on going straight, you would then eventually make your way into Toy Story Playland. And then, for those of you who want to do Cars Road Trip, but I would highly recommend you don't. Now, you don't. I'd highly recommend you don't do it, but if you want to do it, you would then have to go carry on further straight, past Toy Story Playland. You got a good couple of miles walk, and then you're there. And how do the viewers know when they're there? You'll see a great big sign saying Cars Road Trip. That's where you know you can stop walking. And then think, oh my god, it's only been 2 minutes and I've got to bloody walk back. It's a long walk! It really is, it's a long walk. Especially if, like, last year, when we did it for the first time, and only time, never again. I don't know if we could tell the viewers your thoughts on Cars Road Trip, because there'd be some very foul language. There would be very foul language that probably would get us cancelled. So probably best not. But it was so hard to get to. So hard to get to. Really hard to get to. Because obviously Cars Road Trip is the first attraction in the expansion area. But you'd hardly be able to find it. There weren't that many great signs to point you in the direction either, so it's very... So for those that actually want to do Cars Road Trip, you're gonna find yourself an obstacle. It's a challenge to even get there. But when you get there, it's like it's in the middle of no man's land. You've got these boarded up walls that kind of feels like there should be construction going on, but we know there's not. Oh yeah, because there's one bit, and like in sort of like a circle, where there's just boarded up, and you think, oh, maybe there's something up, but you know it's not. No, it's not, no. Well, to try and solve the problem, why do we do that first? Right, so the area that Cars Road Trip is in. Yeah, right, okay. And do what? Well, for a start, blow up Cars Road Trip. And dance on its grave. Yeah, well there's that, yeah. So, blow that up. We don't recommend setting fire to anything, but just use it as a metaphor. Yeah, for God's sake, not that violent. You get the idea. Blow it up, blow it up, and then do what? Because in actuality, I know we said there's quite a lot of area. Actually wouldn't be that much you was to think putting attractions in. Yeah. Well, you could maybe do something similar to Toy Story Playland. Yeah, because Toy Story Playland actually has got 3 small attractions. Yeah. There's Slinky Dog Zigzag Spin. Doesn't take up much room. Now, RC Racer, which doesn't take up much room, because basically RC Racer you just basically go like that. That's what RC Racer is. Yeah. I need to watch that because I always wonder how did they get onto that track. Well, there's the Hello Hat, which they probably bought. Well, I need to watch a bit of that. Well, we've got that coming up today, haven't we? Back to the park. Yeah, we can get it now. So and there's one more Toy Soldier Parachute Drop. Yep. Which apparently is supposed to be the best way to get a good eye view of WDS2. Yes, according to the fan sites. Yes, there is that. Yes. So yeah, some three, like maybe 2 or 3 small attractions. But would you do one IP or would you do? Oh, here's the problem. Yeah, here comes the problem. Yeah, here comes the problem. Because so far with Paris, they have stuck to one IP for each area, for each attraction, and just run with it. So, and yet there's loads that Pixar could that from Pixar you could still do. Yeah. Well, it depends on what rides they want to pay. If you do it like sort of fairground ride, you can easily do 3 different Pixar films in one go. If you are trying to do adventures like something to a choice like Playland, then you probably would have to leave it to one particular IP. The question is, which one? Yeah, that'd be the good question. Yeah. And then that way, it makes that Cars Road area more worth the trek. Because you're right, it's quite a lengthy trek. It's hard to get to. But wouldn't it be more better if you were to go to that lengthy trek and there was something more worthy here? It's like so there's probably like a ride over here, there's a ride there, a ride over here, yeah. 3 different rides, yeah, rather than just one big massive flop. No, flop's too kind. Abomination is a better word for it. Yeah, don't be too kind on it. Come on, you should know better than that. Yeah, okay, that could be one good idea to solve that area, and then that way you could connect back to the others. Yeah, does that right? Okay, so that area's done. The next bit for me that could solve the problem, and we are gonna. I don't want to go into too length on this because we are going to do a separate show on this. But the next suggestion would be is you take Flying Cards of Agrabah, which I still can't believe after nearly 21 years now? Yeah, 21 years. I still can't believe after 21 years that is the last standing opening day attraction from the Walt Disney Studios Park. Madness, isn't it? Obviously, the show buildings for 3 of those opening day attractions are still there. It's just they house new stuff. No, but doesn't count. But yeah, I know that's hard to believe. Okay, so refeed that into a Pixar IP. Yeah. So, what would you do? Hold on. Do you need to guess here? I'm gonna get visual representation. Do we need to press? No, you don't press pause. I'll just find one of them. I'll just get one of them at random. I think if the viewers know me well, they're probably gonna know which one it's gonna be. Oh dear. Right, I'll try and grab one of them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this she'll do. Come on. Yeah, she'll do. Which way are you trying to go? I was just going to try and grab one of them at random because they're all over the place. I just got to grab one at random. So, inside out! Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? You said Inside Out. How excited are you for Inside Out 2 next year? How excited are you? Yeah, I'm very excited. A teeny bit of fear. Alright, so I know in terms of the characters, I'm 80% joy, 20% fear. I'm hoping those numbers will change as we get nearer to summer 2024. Yeah, because honestly, with sequels, you always do wonder, are they going to be as good as the original? Yeah. And Inside Out knocked out of the park straight away. So, whilst I'm excited and completely still in shock by that. I was not expecting that from D23 last year. But, a little bit of it. Yeah, but, so there we go. So, yeah. So, there is a ride in Disney California Adventure called Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, which is very similar mechanisms to your Dumbo the Flying Elephant, your Flying Carpet of Agrabah, type of rides. Yeah, so I think Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, and we have done a virtual Parkinson on it. Yeah, so I have seen it in action. I think it's an absolutely brilliant ride. So I think it would be really, really great, and to have, to include another, because as you say, you need to include another Pixar IP into that fold. Yeah. And I think it's a good one, especially because apart from Ratatouille, all the IPs currently used in Paris are franchises. Yeah, because Cars had 3 films. Finding Nemo has had 2 films, even though different titles. Toy Story has had... Do we count Lightyear? No, right. Toy Story's had 4 films. Don't watch Lightyear, it's shit. Don't watch Lightyear, it was crap, and so bloody confusing. Which is the last thing we need in the massive heat wave of 2022. Yeah. So don't bother, it's crap. Don't bother watching Lightyear, it's shit. So yeah. So Toy Story's got 4. Possibly 5. There is rumours a 5th one's in the works, but for now we'll definitely say just 4. So only Ratatouille is not a franchise. Yeah. Although I would love to have a little adventure with Remy and Emile. Yeah. You wouldn't be able to have Igor though, because he's dead. They say, yeah, the boys out to Peter until he's dead. So you wouldn't be able to have him. But I would love a little adventure with Remy and Emile. So currently so far, all the IPs used, apart from Disneyland Paris, are franchises. So, for the Cars Road area, could we maybe consider using 3 that aren't franchises? And that would balance it out. Yeah. So, like, maybe what? Soul, Luca, and then another one. Yes, I'll definitely have Soul and Luca. Yeah, definitely them. Definitely those 2. They should have been in the cinemas. Sodding COVID. Those 2, yeah. We can have a little debate about the 3rd one, but yeah, those good options. Yeah, but I would love to have Inside Emotional Whirlwind in Paris, because that would then get me on it. And he's afraid of heights. His big phobia, heights. The big no-no. Heights. That's why I've never been able to buy this game on Dumbo or Agrabah, because of heights. It is my massive, one of my fears, it is my massive phobia. No go, don't try it. But, with Inside Out Emotional, I would possibly do it. As long as we can have it not as off the ground as possible. So just narrowly touching the ground. That would be fine. So that would get me on it. Plus, you could then do the meet and greet area. Oh, I want to do that! Hold the fort then! Nah, hold the fort. I'll come back to you in a moment, okay? I'll hold the fort. I'll just discuss, you hold the fort. Hold that fort. Nah. But yeah, so it would be really, really great to have them in. So, would you want a replica? Or something similar to Instant Act 2? Replica. Yeah. Replica. Because we don't want to have a discussion fifth Instant Act 2, I would want it to be a replica of the one from DCA. So that way you've got all 5 emotions from the first Instant Out represented. That would be amazing. But yeah, I'd love that. And then that for me has always been the sticking point of how to get a Pixar line. I've said it several times on the record. For me, one big thing stopping us from having a Pixar land in Paris is Flying Castle Agrabah, because it actually is fully in the parameter of what is now Worlds of Pixar. That for me stops it from calling it a Pixar land, because you've got Flying Castle Agrabah in there. It's not Pixar, it's Disney Animation. Refeed it. Refeed it. Like I say, we will do another show on that, so I might bring Discuss back on. Yeah, may as well. Because she can then make the case for Instant Out. I'm sure you can figure some other options that I will probably consider but decline. Yeah. Right, so I'll go to Discuss back. Yeah. They're all scattered. I can see Fear, but I can't see Discuss and Fear. It's because I had them on for a recent I Heart Pixar bid concerning us active. So that's why they're more. I can see it right now rather than the other three. The other three are there somewhere with Bing Bongs, just a bit all scattered at the moment. Wasn't prepared for visual representation, but right. So meet and greet. That's what you were covering next? Yes. I'd love to have a meet and greet area. Because there's so many Pixar characters you could have. Yeah. And there's a lot of rare characters that are in the American park but have not been to Paris. I mean, we area would be brilliant. So would need to have a generic background, right? So not connected to any particular IP. Now, a generic background, so you can have all Pixar characters there. Can I look at what Pixar characters are that are meet and greetable in Disney parks? You can what? You can explain. Yeah. So would need to be, because you know how meet and greets these days, the park, they like to have a nice backdrop. Yeah. So it would need to be something generic. So the Luxo ball? Maybe? That's a good one! That's a good... Yeah. Because that for me is when I think of Pixar and not of a particular franchise or IP, I immediately think of the Luxo ball. Yeah. So that could be one. Yeah, that could be one. So you just have that generic background, so you can bring out all the different Pixar characters that are available, regardless what film they're from. Because you will be able to have all Pixar characters available. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it would be great if we need to have more meet and greet areas, but areas because people want to find the characters. I know you can hardly see characters these days, unless you go and wait in their meet and greet spots. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. Yeah, okay, but well, we could suggest. Well, we can maybe think off the top of our head which characters are meet and greetable. Okay, so the Incredibles are. Yeah. Remy and Emil definitely are. Yeah. In Toy Story, you could have Woody, Buzz, Jessie. Yeah. You could also have Bo Peep, because she was a meet and greet character for Toy Story 4 when that was coming out in 2019, of course. You could even, from Toy Story 3, what? You have lots of. No! Is he really? Is he really? You better not be joking. Yeah, you better not be joking. Love Lotso? Yeah. So he's a meet and greetable character in the Disney parks. Really? You better not be joking. Yes! You better be joking. Right. So he puts yeah. I know Joy and Sadness are definitely meetable characters from his lab. Yeah. I think Miguel might be, because Miguel was featured in Dream and Shine Brighter. Yup. So I'm guessing he must be a meetable character in other parks. Yeah. I think I know why the Asian parks has brought out Mei Li from Turning Red, from one of last year's films. in her red panda form. Yeah. I can't remember which way it is. I think it is one of the Asian parks. I know they have done that, so that can be number one. Yeah. You forgot Sully. Ah! Sully! From Monsters Inc. You forgot him. Oh, of course. You can meet Sully. It's a real test of your knowledge now, kids. I think for me, that's probably all of them. Unless there's any others that we've missed out. No. I think we've covered quite a lot of them. Yeah. Well, you could also have the cars. Oh, the models. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. So take all the models from Cars Road Trip. So that's Lightning, your boy Luigi, Guido, Mesa, and Fillmore. Yeah, get them. Put them up. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Right, now I have to cover them all. Yeah. Sammy and green area. Yeah. There's so many actually possibilities we could come up with. And I think we've covered the main pressing ones right now of what to do with the issue. Because I love Pixar. I want to have a Pixar land in Disneyland Paris. But there are a few things that are just stopping me from saying, yes, we've definitely got a Pixar land, even though we do not actually have Worlds of Pixar. You get the drift. Yeah. But so many possibilities. Yeah, and then we've named a good. Yes, we have done very well. So not to Charles as you might have first thought. Oh god. I just thought, oh my god, it's gonna be like what you did last time, and just like, oh my god, it's gonna be madness. But that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Okay, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for today's show. If you've loved it, do click the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, come and click the subscribe button to ask guy. You know, missing when you can't collect by episodes or Disneyland Meet, whether it's Pin Beach or Virtual Park. With the best content, my official short hand. Until next time, also for today's most regarded just content attack. Au revoir!